This is the sports betting top picks and plays. This is for the NHL, the National Hockey League. My name is Abby. This is for Sunday, March the 30th. We have a slate of games to go over in the NHL. I'm just going to go over a few of the games. So this is courtesy of, let's get it here, logic.com. So oddslogic.com will have the latest line moves, money line moves, the totals. This is for oddslogic.com for the NHL. So the first game we're going to look at here, it's going to be Montreal at Florida. That's the first game. Montreal, Florida. So you see here, Florida favored at home. The total 5.5 against Montreal. Still staying at 5.5. Florida favored. We'll look at the puck line and money line for this game. Or we look at the sides to see where the public and sharps are for this game. Excuse me. Let's give it a moment. It should come up. So Florida getting all the public love in this one so far. Nothing on the total, just all Florida money at home. So look into this game further. They've already played twice already. First game was in Florida. Total was 6.5. Montreal's an underdog. They covered and won in Florida 4-0. Second game, it was under the total, 6.5. Second game in Montreal, it was under 5.5, and it was 3-1 Montreal. So Montreal's won the last 3 matchups in this series, and 2 out of the 3 have gone under. So Florida looking for revenge. Montreal, this is the 4th and final game on the road trip. They're 0-3 on the road trip. They haven't won a game on this trip as of yet. Montreal overall 3-4-2-1 last 5 games, 7-3 to the over. Montreal's lost 5 in a row. They're 0-5, and they are 4-1 to the over. They lost 4-1 to Carolina, who was under the last game. Florida, meanwhile, they've won 2 straight games. They were 3-2 last 5 games, so this is a revenge spot for Florida. And it is 3-2 to the over Florida last 5 games. So we'll look into this game further. Let me see this one here. Yeah, we'll look into this one here. Let's see. What I'm going to do here, what am I deciding in this game? Let's see. Let me look into this one here. Let's see. Actually, this is a home and home series. This is a home and home series. So this is a home and home. So they're playing again on the 1st. So this is a home and home series. Yeah, for me, the play in this game for me is going to be Florida. Florida on the puck line. I like Florida on the puck line here. -1.5 Florida. I like them on the puck line here. Yeah, I think they win this game. I like them on the puck line. That's my play, and I'm gonna go with the over 5.5 goals. I'm gonna take the over and the puck line, 5 and 1.5 on the puck line, Florida. That's my play on that game. The second game is gonna be Winnipeg and Vancouver. Winnipeg, Vancouver. That'll be the second game. Winnipeg, Vancouver. So we're looking here. Winnipeg's at home. Vancouver on the road. 5.5 the total. And it's still at 5.5. We'll look into this one further. Winnipeg getting all the love at home. Nothing on the total. It's been quiet, but it's all Winnipeg money on the side. So look into this game further. That's Winnipeg, Vancouver. They've already played twice already. First meeting in Winnipeg. Winnipeg at home, they won 6-1 and went over the total, over 5.5. Second game in Vancouver, that was January 14th, first game. Second game in Vancouver 2 weeks ago. And Vancouver won at home 6-2, was over 5.5. This one is in Winnipeg. Yeah, Vancouver, they have never, I don't think they've won in Winnipeg. Yeah, they've never won in there. I see why the public's on Winnipeg. Vancouver 5-3-1-1 last 10 games, 9-1 to the over. Vancouver on a long road trip. They're on a 5-game road trip. This is the last of the road trip. Last game of the road trip. So they are right now 2-3 to the 2-3 last 5 games, and 4-1 to the over. Winnipeg 7-3 last 10, 5-5 against the spread. Winnipeg's won 2 home games in a row, 3-2 last 5, 3-2 to the over. Yeah, I definitely have a play on this game. Let me see. Yeah, for me, let me see this game here. Yeah, I agree with the public here. I agree with the public here. I like Winnipeg in this spot. I'm gonna take Winnipeg. Winnipeg on the money line. I like Winnipeg. Winnipeg's unbeatable at home. They're very unbeatable at home. Vancouver's hasn't won in there for years. They haven't won in Winnipeg for years. So I like Winnipeg. I wouldn't talk you off of taking Winnipeg on the puck line. -1.5. I would take Winnipeg. That's which is a good look. -1.5 Winnipeg on the puck line. As far as the total, that's a good one here. That's a good one. Let's see here. I'm gonna look into this one further. As a matter of fact, for the total, I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna hold off on that. I actually have I have a client play for this. I have a client play for this game. There is a client play that I have for this game as well. I'm gonna hold off. I gave you Winnipeg on the puck line and the money line, but I have a client play for the total. This will be my first NHL client play that I'm including in my play of games today. So yeah, I have a client play for this game. Yeah, I have a client play. I definitely have a client play for this game. It's gonna be actually a total. It's gonna be a total, but that's as far as I'm gonna go for this game. Winnipeg, Vancouver. There's a client play. The only thing I'll give away is Winnipeg to win the game, and the puck line. That's all I'm gonna say. That's it. But I have another client play for this game as well, which I'm gonna include today. That'll be included today. So that's that for that game. Let me see here. Let me see. Just give me a moment. Let me see. Yep, I have a client play. So the third game we're going to look at here, Buffalo, Winnipeg. I'm sorry, Buffalo and Washington, excuse me. Buffalo, Washington. So it will be opened up at 6.5 was the total. Money line is Washington. Washington favored at home. They're the favorites at home, excuse me. And we're still seeing it at 6.5, so we'll look into this one further. Washington getting all the love. Yeah, Washington getting all the play. Yeah, they're getting all the play here. And we are going to look at this matchup, Buffalo, Washington. So they've already played twice already. First game is in Washington, 4-2. It was a push at 6. Second game, 4-3 Buffalo. In Buffalo, it was over 6 goals. 6-4 last 10, 6-4 against 6-4 to the over, 3-2 last 5 games, 3-2 to the over. That's Buffalo. Washington, 7-2-1 last 10 games, 4-4-2 to the over. Washington 3-2 last 5 games, and are 2-3 to the under. This one here, I have to take the over in this game, over 6.5 goals. I like the over here. Both these teams, the way they're playing right now, and yeah, the way they're playing and the way they played the first 2 games, and the way they're playing now, there's over. I like the over here in this spot. Just the style of play, like I said, and the way they're playing now, over is the right way to go. I don't have a play on the side. I just like the over 6.5. That's Buffalo and Washington. I like the over here. Let's see. Like I said, I'm not doing every single game. We'll do a few games here. Let me see what other game I can squeeze in. We'll do one more game. We're gonna do San Jose and LA. That'll be the final game we're gonna do. San Jose, LA. It opened up 5.5 the total. LA's at home. They're the favorites. Now we're seeing some books go up to 6. We're seeing it going up to 6 at one book, I should say. But it's mainly 5.5, but it's starting to get up to 6 a little bit. So look into this one here. That's San Jose and LA. LA getting all the love at home. Nothing on the total. Yep, the total's been quiet. But LA's getting all the love. So we'll look at this one here. They played 3 times already. So first game was in LA, 3-2, under 6 goals. Second game, that was October 24th. Second game, October 29th in San Jose, 4-2. San Jose at home. It was a push. Third game in San Jose, 7-2 San Jose won, over 5.5. This is the 4th and final meeting. So LA looking to even the score. San Jose overall, 4-6 last 10, 4-3-3 to the over. San Jose is 2-3 last 5 games, and are 2-1 to the over under. LA 7-3 last 10, 2-8 to the under. And LA 3-2 last 5 games, and are 2-3 to the under. So both teams right now are playing to the under. Actually, 2-2-1. Yeah, so both teams right now are playing to the under. So am I playing this game San Jose, LA? Let's see. Yeah, this is definitely a revenge spot for LA. This is a revenge angle for LA, in my opinion. Um, so for me in this case, San Jose, I find that they're going to be looking ahead to Anaheim because Anaheim had beaten them earlier in the season. So this is a revenge spot here. For looking at a revenge spot angle for San Jose to get back at Anaheim, because San Jose, they've already beaten LA twice already at home. So this is definitely a look ahead spot in my opinion. LA can take advantage here. So I like LA in this spot. I know they've lost 2 straight games. I know they lost 2 straight. I understand that, but I just from the situational standpoint, I like LA, and I like him on the puck line -1.5. I would take LA. I like LA in this spot, minus the 1.5. So that's the play. That's the angle I that I like and I would take. It's a revenge spot, number 1. Number 2, look at spot for San Jose. They got to play Anaheim, who they lost to earlier in the season. So that's why I like LA on the puck line, -1.5. All right, so that's it for the hockey. We give you to the NHL. Those are my 4 picks, top 4 picks that I like. Whether you fade or follow these picks, it's up to you. Again, I look at the games, make my assessment, and make my choices, and I just go for what I feel and what I like. Whatever you do, I hope you still cash your tickets, have a big day, and hit some big winners. Again, hit the like and subscribe button for more NHL action for hockey, totals, over-unders. And in the description below, you're going to see, go to www.sportsmemo.com, go to Abby Sports Picks. I have 2 client plays. I'm gonna throw in a third one for sure. It'll be that hockey game we talked about. It'll be the Vancouver Winnipeg game. I have a total for you on that game. I'm gonna put that in as a client play. It'll be my first NHL client play at Sports Memo, so I will throw that in today. Again, go to sportsmemo.com, www.sportsmemo.com, and go to Abby Sports Picks. And then you're going to go to the Abby Sports Picks. You'll see the 2 client plays. I'm throwing in a third one. I'm making it official. I'm throwing in a third client play. It'll be the NHL pick, NHL, Winnipeg, and Vancouver. Okay, it's a total play. I'm going to throw that in today as a client play. All right, so they'll be available after 12 o'clock. 12 p.m. Eastern. After that, you can get those plays. Okay? So good luck to you guys. I hope you guys cash some tickets. Again, stay true to yourself, stay blessed, stay humble, believe in yourself. Peace. I'm done.